Playtime's over. Take this!
Hello there, dear wanderers and travelers. My name is Merton Blight, and today I will be pulling for Siren. Well, trying to. Best case scenario, all MLB her, and worst case scenario, I just lose a lot of my pulls and just get a lot of nothing. But before we actually do pull on Siren's banner, I got some molds to open. So let's start with that. Oh yeah, also after the pulls, we are going to do chapter 37, and I am excited. I got spoiled, however, on what happens in one of the chapters, or an important part of it. One of the chapters, but it's all about the journey, isn't it? Anyway, let's start with the pilgrim mode. I've been holding on to this for like a few weeks, so hopefully I get something good. Because the only pilgrims that I'm missing right now are, I think it's Snow White and OG Scarlet. Regular Scarlet. So let's hope I get one of those two. Or Cinderella, or Crown, or Red Hood, that'd be good. Please no Isabel, please. Or I got scammed. I'm used to that. Okay. Let's open the mid-quality mode. Okay, that's fine. And now let's open this. Please, I need some good luck. Please. Or at least, like, if it's really bad, just... Oh, a leg. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's do the free daily pull. Okay.
Done.
Got OG Mihara. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I have about... Let me see if I'm doing the math right. I have 100 and... I think 200. Wait, do I have 200 pulls? I'm not gonna spend that much. I'm going to spend 80 and then we'll see from there whether I want to pull more or not. So, without further ado, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, please come home. Ooh. Oh! That's a good sign. That's good. That's good. That's a good sign. Oh, and the first one too.
Do you wish to wear the crown?
Okay. Okay, that's a decent start. That's okay. Second pull in 3, 2, 1. Take out? No. Okay. Third pull in third 10 pull in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's stop with the countdowns and just pull. Ooh! Got the fake out. Let's see. Okay.
Soldier FA,
Come
awaiting your
on,
order.
come on. Ooh! That's good. Ah!
You ought to thank your luck.
Haran. Okay, fifth temple. There you go. Okay. Dang, this is rough. Okay, now we're getting into the gems. This is 70. Oh! One.
Leave it to me. Leave it. I may be a nut.
That sucks. Okay. This is the 80th pull. Let's do it. Last one. Will I decide? Yeah. I think I'll go to 100 and then. Okay, 90th pull. 90th pull. This is rough. This is really rough. Ooh.
Nice.
Water. Let's go find something delicious.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, one more and then I'm gonna stop. And oh. Okay. Okay. She's just not gonna come home now. Okay. Okay, but what if I do one? Oh wait. Got a free one. Got a free 10 pull. I'll do it. One more for the road. Yeah. 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 This. Might as well go to 700. This is where the addiction starts. This is what. Okay. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We are done.
Hello. This is the electronic integration system of the central government.
I've heard she's really good, so I'll. Should I spend? Yeah, I'll do it.
Your purchase is complete. I will never fall. Never falter.
Had to resort to the tickets. That's really bad. Okay.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild
That's
workshop.
unfortunate, but hopefully that means that either the overspec Mihara pulls will be good, or maybe the beach event will be more kinder to me. Cross my
Take
fingers.
as much time as you
Cross
like.
my fingers.
I'm sure you'll be more than happy with your purchase.
Okay, might as well open this. Oh. Oh.
They call me Trina. The character.
Wow. I didn't. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay, apologies, dear wanderers and travelers. It seems like I gotta go and leave
Playtime's
for
over.
a bit. So, in the meantime, listen to, I guess, my playlist of my favorite music in Nikke. I'm still developing it, but I hope you enjoy it while I'm gone. So, I'll be back in 15 to 20 minutes. So, see you then.
Playtime's over. Take this! 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 Playtime's over. Take this!
Some of us live small, some of us never know what is outside the pond. Then there's a swimming in the big ocean, living life some can only dream. Are you ready to make your greatest leap? Chances are this could be your lucky night. Come inside, take a seat. Can you feel adrenaline rush in all your sleeps? Tonight's gonna be tight. This is lucky night tonight. It's your time to shine. Now break a like fortune. With our hand, change your life all together. Lucky night tonight, time to shine bright. Come inside and play all night long till the sunrise. You play it big, you win a big jackpot. So close your eyes.
Playtime's over. Take this!
You have a strong heart, you have the guts to play the game that can change fate. When you wish for the best lady luck, she might spill some on you, she might smile. Something called beginner's luck on your side, that just might be the miracle you need. Step inside, take your chances tonight, breathe deep and hang tight, and tuck your chair, you're in for a fun night. This is
Playtime's over. Take this!
it's your time to shine. Now break a like fortune. With our hand, change your life all together. Lucky night tonight, time to shine bright. Come inside and play all night long till the sunrise. You play it big, you win a big jackpot. So close your eyes, let destiny decide.
Playtime's over. Take this! Playtime's over. Take this!
Hello there, dear waters of travel. I'm back. And this time I have food with me. Sorry, I'm still chewing my Costco chicken bag. Anywho, now that we're back, now that I'm back and feeling a little bit more refreshed,
Playtime's over.
not hungry.
Take this!
Shall we get started with chapter 37? Oh, don't worry. If I was smart, I should have put a timestamp.
I'll set off with my right foot first.
for
Just a small
at least the
superstition.
YouTube watchers.
Don't worry about it.
YouTube watchers.
Oh, right. Not there. I knew that. It is not becoming to rush.
As you can see, I've
I will
already
go slowly. It
quick
is not
battled-
becoming to
I think that's
rush.
the name of the mechanic.
I
Quick
will go
battled
slowly.
all the ones that are before the first
I'll set off with my
major- first story mission. So, are you guys ready? You guys got food? You got food in your bellies or about to have food in your belly? Cause I'm more fucking ready. Okay. Okay, let's see what happened to Levy. And to Matisse, frankly.
So
I think
uncomfortable.
This chapter sort of talk about it. It's still in the forest. Wow. Reclamation Site 01.
I've removed all the crystals from your arm.
Oh yeah.
The interior circuity is a bit of a mess, but you should be able to move around. It's a good thing the power to the arm was cut before it got worse.
What about my weapon?
You can still use it, but don't expect it to perform at full capacity. In your current condition, you can operate at about 10% of your normal max output.
Well then, considering that I'm usually 100 million times stronger than your ordinary Nikke, how much stronger does that make me? You idiot! It's simple math! You're 1,000,000 times stronger! Whoa! You're like a math genius! Many villains are erudite doctors and scholars.
These two.
Laplace, try lightly clenching your fist. Heroic fist clench!
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
that was a bad crack. Ooh. An ominous splintering sound can be heard.
I said lightly.
Let me take a look. I'll see what's broken.
I'm fine, Maxwell. One of the joints in my pinky finger got bent in a weird direction, that's all. No biggie.
And what would you consider a big deal? Your arm getting ripped off?
Yeah, that'd be a huge deal. Totally, the hugest.
Both of you, be quiet.
I wasn't even talking that loud. Fine, I'll be quiet.
Laplace, listen carefully. You can move your arm. You can hold a weapon. You can even fight. But with the shape that you're in, you should thank your lucky stars if you don't actively hold us back. I'm the mechanic for Matisse, and
Funny, I thought you were their professional nagger.
Ooh, okay, that.
Boy, oh
ooh.
boy. Lovely weather we're having, aren't we?
as I was saying, I'm a mechanic, and
That
so
was
I know
very
what I'm
dangerous,
talking
Drake.
about.
That was very
You should head
dangerous.
back and undergo repairs before continuing.
Maxwell, we already discussed this. The matter is closed.
Fine. Do what you want.
Are we going to keep going, Rappy?
Of course. Probably. Don't worry, you ignoramuses. We may not have Cinderella or Grey Grey, but we'll be fine.
It will continue.
Sure, we won't
That
be able
name
to
will
depend
stick,
on our
I
two
swear.
strongest members anymore, but it'll be okay. Totally fine. Yep. Why do I feel worse now? Let's go. Woo! Maxwell. I'm terrified of Siren.
What? Why are you saying that all of a sudden? I know that.
But I can handle it.
What in the world are you talking about?
Siren is a villain. That much is certain. But if she were pushed, there's a chance. She'd become something even worse than that. Sure, we could head back to the Ark and get some repairs done. It'd be quick and easy. But I worry that something even as innocuous as that could push Siren over the edge. That's why we need to keep going. If we want to stop Siren from going even further into the dark side, we need to accomplish something while we're out here. Commander, did you hear that? Drake is actually making sense.
That's crazy. I can hardly believe my ears.
Let's move out. Let's go.
Laplace and Drake march on confidently.
Wow, they actually took our situation into serious consideration.
Maybe you were too harsh on them before.
Maybe a little, but they're still a bunch of morons. Anyway, we should get going.
But they're your bunch of morons. Ha, so cute. I mean, it's the same with Rappy.
I never
with,
thought I'd be fighting in a
Anise and
dress.
Neon, so.
Let's finish this quickly. How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? Whoop. How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
This is very...
How disappointing.
Your luck.
Oh, buddy.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. All right, not there.
Is this a new venue for the
So
battle.
uncomfortable. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. It is not becoming to rush.
At last, I can
Okay.
stretch my body. Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Okay. Actually, give me 30 seconds. I gotta go grab some OJ. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Now I feel refreshed. Knew I was missing something with my chicken dick. Is Leviathan going to want to talk to us?
If we subdue her like we did before, I'm sure she would.
Damn it. I don't think that's going to be an option for us any longer.
She's going to be more wary of us than ever. The more I think about this, the more frustrated I get. That egg made the first move and tried to consume Laplace's weapon. And then when that didn't work, Leviathan was the one who used the crystals. We were only acting in self-defense. Those crystals cut through Laplace's parts like a hot knife through butter. And that's what caused the malfunction. It wasn't our fault. We're the victims here, and yet she's acting like we're the ones who betrayed her.
We'll have to try and get that point across to her when we talk. Things escalated quickly, and it was hard to keep a cool head. The fact that we were enemies didn't help matters.
It feels like we're getting the short end of the stick here, and I don't appreciate it.
Maxwell, look at this! Hurry, hurry!
What is it now?
Come here and see for yourself. Hurry, hurry!
Maxwell grumbles as she walks
This
forward.
better be good, or I'm gonna be upset. Cutie, Rappy, come look at this. Quickly.
Rappy and I head towards where the members of Matisse are standing. A vast expanse of black liquid stretches out before us. Within it, a mass of writhing, snake-like creatures can be seen.
Minions summoned by Leviathan, and quite a lot of them.
That's not Laplace's voice.
Using my hero vision, I detect at least 30.
Wait. Hold on, am I... Was there something in the chicken bake I just ate, or is it... Hold on.
Minions summoned by Leviathan. Minions summoned by Leviathan, and quite a lot of them. Hurry, hurry!
Hold on, let me...
Using my hero vision, I detect at least 30.
Okay, I think I just... Okay.
Same goes for my villain vision. No worries, I'll deal with this vermin in a jiffy. You can do that?
Why did it sound like Laplace, like, dropped, like, a few tone shifts? Or... a few... Her voice turned, like, a few scales lower.
Actually, probably not. I shouldn't even get mad at this point. I should expect these kind of answers from you.
Looks like we have to go around. It'll be a long detour.
It doesn't seem like we have much choice. These things are tyrant class. They may not be all that strong on their own, but in a group.
Should I try flying us over one by one? Of course, if I were to fall in, we'd end up as worm food. Or snake food, rather. Still though, it may be worth a shot.
Absolutely not. The risk is too high.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool?
Alright, I'll admit that it would be cool, but still.
Subordinate.
Hold on, what? Random helm appearance, what the fuck? A helm? What is it?
Do you have a moment?
I'm kind of in the middle of something, but go ahead.
Brace for impact.
What? One side of our vision brightens. From a distance, a massive beam surges ahead in a straight line. Damn, first time. Wait, is it just Helm or is it the whole Aegis squad? The Black Sea in front of us is engulfed in a blinding light that forces me to close my eyes. Once the light and heat begin to subdue, I slowly open my eyes. The massive snakes in the Black Sea are gone, replaced instead by a smoldering patch of scorched earth.
This is...
Oh god, what was the name of the ship? The Admire.
Do we have a new hero?
I whip my head toward the direction the beam came from. Above the Black Sea, a massive white structure glows in the distance. The Admire.
This is the Aegis Squad, reporting
Yep.
from the Admire.
Oh my god, they actually have a story appearance.
We will be joining the Commando Unit's surface exploration operation. Woohoo! Yo ho ho!
Oh my god.
I shall cleave through them all.
Next you're gonna tell me there's somehow have made for you to make a story.
It seems this battle shall drag on. How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe.
I shall go again. How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Okay.
This attire vexes me. It seems this battle shall drag on. Wait for me. The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Long time no see, everyone.
It's been a while.
Howdy.
Wow, it's kind of strange seeing the Admire up on the surface.
Your timing was impeccable, all of you. A mobile base like this is precisely what a hero like me needs.
I was just about to make my move. You all stole my thunder.
Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to. We'll make sure to time it better next time.
Oh, sure.
If I just respond to Drake's nonsense as if it were normal, does that disarm her?
I'm surprised, Tom. This isn't like you.
Why do you say that?
Knowing you, I know for sure you'd contact me as soon as you got approval to join our operation. Not only that, you'd then explain the bombardment plan in excruciating detail beforehand.
Oh, that.
Is your presence here classified? Secrecy isn't exactly possible when there's a hulking ship like the Admire involved.
Not exactly.
She was acting on advice from me, the great pirate Mast. Following you in secret, only to step in at the critical moment. And saving the day all with minimal dialogue. Now that, my friends, is how a true pirate does it.
Believe it or not, what she's saying is true.
I even managed to convince the boss. That means everyone is embracing the Buccaneer way of life.
It's incredible when you think about it.
I'm not sure about that. I doubt the commander cares all that much.
At any rate, we're joining this operation. Looking forward to working with you again.
I do find something rather strange, though.
I figured you'd have questions. Ask away, and I'll answer as best I can.
Okay, first question. How is the Admire even afloat right now? We're not in the open ocean after all. It may look like water, but this is all liquid metal.
We've deployed a wave disruptor that breaks down the makeup of nanomachines. It's something that Elysian has been developing for a long time. Something intended to go up against heretics. This black liquid, what we officially call dark matter, is a substance made of nanomachines. And so the theory was that this disruptor would prove effective. And it has indeed proven to be a resounding success. Now, even though we've broken down the structural integrity of the dark matter, it still remains as liquid metal. While this greatly reduces the Admire's mobility, the fact that it can move at all is what's important.
So for this operation, the Admire will be primarily acting as a mobile base and providing bombardment support?
Aye, that's correct. It's unfortunate that I won't be able to show off my superior navigation skills. But since our movement is so limited, there's not much we can do about it. Right now, we're essentially a stationary turret.
But given the Admire's gargantuan size, you guys could also use it as a bridge to cross dangerous terrain. Like right now, for example.
Good point. We'll be able to use it to bypass some of the black liquid. All right, second question. How did you get here? We're not even remotely close to open water.
The Admire is amphibious.
What? Really?
It's a
Yes.
submarine?
That's absurd.
Wait.
Why would a company invest so much money and technology into preparing for a war on the surface, not knowing when it will begin?
Hard to say. Perhaps it's merely a difference in corporate ideology.
Huh?
Elysian's enemies are always up on the surface. And so Elysian's future also rests on the surface.
I suppose that's true. It's different with Macillus in that our enemies, and therefore our future, lie with the Ark.
Is it all right if I ask a question?
Of course.
Of all squads, why is it Aegis that got sent here?
Aren't you being a bit harsh, Rappy?
I'm hurt. In a way, understanding the true meaning hidden in what may seem to be a rude question, and then giving an appropriate answer is what any true adventurer would do.
Yeah, like seriously, do you know how many squads are in Tetra right now? And literally the last time we've seen someone from a full Tetra squad is like, actually we don't know what the companies for, wait, do we know the manufacturers for like Drilly, Liverin, and I mean, we know that the Electroshock squad is missless, but I forgot if there was a confirmation on who the manufacturers for Drilly, Hammering, Liverin, and Fragile are. But yeah, like the last time we've seen like a full Tetra squad was like back in chapter 24 with like the Underworld Queens. And that was like more than 10 chapters ago. And we all know how many Nikkes are under the Tetra manufacturer, so I'm seriously wondering, who's the next, like, Tetra squad we're actually going to meet again? Or a new one?
Huh?
Ow! Because it's been mostly Missless and Elysion.
Very sharp, Rappy. I expect no less from you.
I hit my
You're right. It would
heel on
make
my
much
chair.
more sense for Absolute or Mighty Tools to be here rather than us. However, the reason that the Aegis squad came here is that there's something only the Admire can do. Everyone, will you follow me? I have something to show you.
Helm begins heading below
Wow.
deck.
She looks so cool doing that.
So cool. Okay, Commander. Okay.
So
Lost
uncomfortable.
Relic. Ah, fine. Really. Well, it may be a bit far to say for sure. There appear to be parts belonging to Scorpion and Chatterbox near the ancient castle ruins. Not sure how they got there, but probably a good idea to snatch them. Come to think of it, the combination is odd. What are Scorpion and Chatterbox parts doing in the same location? At any rate, I'm making a note of it. I mean, Scorpion is obviously in Devilia. Chatterbox is just never going to die, I guess. Whether it be in story, in a pilgrim event, like, he just will not die. I wonder who's making
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this
ancient
dress.
Castle ruins. I don't think it's Last Kingdom.
All right,
I
not
don't think
there.
they're talking about the Last
I
Kingdom
knew that.
ones, right?
Is this a new venue?
So uncomfortable. Tis taken me longer than usual.
At last,
Tis taken me longer
Why are
than
we
usual.
bringing that up now?
Had I donned mine
All
usual.
right, not
time to flip the coin.
I wonder if we're going to meet Indivilia and Chatterbox again. That's... Oh, I dread it.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Oh! Okay. If I remember correctly, Anise and Neon are trying to find a broadcast so they can find Anise's past band members? Or the past idol friends or co-workers of Anise. back when she was TT Star. Or Titty Star if you want to be crude about it. It is kind of funny though. And in order to find a broadcast, they go to probably a not so friendly face. Dorothy's temporary quarters.
So,
Oh boy.
let me get this straight. Anise wants to do a farewell performance so she can retire from being a pop star. And to do that, you need to get the old group back together again. However, you don't have any way to contact them, and so you want to use my channel to accomplish that. Am I missing anything?
Nope, that's everything. 10 out of 10 summary, Dorothy.
I don't even know where to start with this. So, you both used to be pop stars.
No, not me. Even though I've got more than enough star power to pull it off. It was just me.
Who are these two behind you?
Oh, these guys? They're lending us a hand with all this.
I'm Irie, and this is Avistar.
We're from the Overseer Squad. Sorry, but I don't like talking to strangers. I'll have to ask you to leave.
I don't think you
I'm
like
a
people
big
in
fan.
general, Dorothy. Just saying.
Huh?
Could I get your autograph?
Wha-
Oh,
You saved the Ark when the Raptures invaded. You appeared like an angel and defeated the heretic in one strike. It left such a huge impression on me. I even made it the background photo on my
I
phone.
can't tell. Is Dorothy still traumatized to accept praise still? Irie takes out her phone and shows it to Dorothy, revealing a photo of Dorothy the moment she appeared in the Ark.
You can't exactly sign the screen, but could you possibly sign the back?
I haven't really practiced my signature.
In a long, long time.
That's okay. You can just write down your name.
I don't have a pen.
Could I at least get a photo then?
Sorry, I don't like taking photos.
How about this? I can open up the Notes app on my phone, and you can type out your name.
What would be the point of that?
The fact that you held my phone in your hands would be meaningful in itself.
No, forget it.
Please? It'll be quick.
Aw, is there a shine in her eye? Or her... or her just... Oh, she still does it. Dorothy types her name in Irie's phone.
Satisfied?
Thank you! I'll treasure this phone and pass it down through generations.
Whatever.
Come on, admit that you...
Can we get this conversation back on track? So, can we borrow your channel for a moment? Just for one day?
Why would I ever agree to such a thing?
Because we're friends?
Ooh, that's a hard...
Yeah.
Just because we spent some time together on the surface doesn't make us friends.
Also, wait, didn't like Anise like punch or kick in Dorothy? Same with
Aw,
Neon.
Come on, we've gotten into a few scraps with each other before, but that only makes us closer.
If we become any closer, we'd have each other at gunpoint before long.
Ooh, wait, we've
That already
done
happened.
that, so we must be super duper close then. Heck, we've even shot each other. That practically makes us lifelong friends. Come on, please. I'll even settle for a half day.
Sorry, but I have more important things being shown on my channel. I don't have time to deal with these trivial personal affairs of yours.
Actually, now that you mention it, what kind of show are you doing, Dorothy? Oh, right. What exactly have you been doing with the channel?
I also
I'm
wanna know.
advertising Eden.
Oh yeah,
Wow, no
that's what she
kidding.
was trying to
Is
do.
Eden going to open soon?
No, that's still a ways off.
Then why are you advertising it?
For the future. The Ark and the Eden will become closer and closer, eventually forming an alliance, and I will become an ambassador between the two. In preparation for that, I'm cultivating a positive image for Eden.
Hey, what are you scheming?
Nothing.
She's always
Do
scheming.
you think I have some kind of ulterior motive?
You're always scheming,
I'd say that much is
Dorothy.
obvious.
We know, Doro.
Even if I had other intentions, there'd be no reason for me to hide it. Who would stop me?
Us.
You two jokers? Without Roppy?
Oof.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, you're starting to piss me off.
Tell someone who cares.
Now I'm mad. Me too.
Huh?
What do you think? You didn't expect us to get that angry, did you? Bet you didn't see that coming.
What?
I'm getting tired of this. Please leave.
You're tired? Would you like a shoulder massage?
What the? No!
The sound of someone typing furiously at a keyboard echoes through the air. Everyone's eyes turn to Avastar. Pushes up her glasses and begins to speak.
I've done some research on Dorothy's channel. Her viewership ratings are through the floor.
Ooh.
There are only a grand total of 2 posts pertaining to the channel. One from a user named Sing Sang Song, which says, "So boring." And another from Perooting that goes, question mark, huh? Even for a small channel, these ratings are pathetic. And the average number of related posts is around 1,000 per program. If I were to guess, I would say the only people who see your channel are people who accidentally stumble upon it while channel surfing.
What specifically are you showing on this channel anyway?
From the looks of it, just a single video played on a continuous loop. The file is called Eden, Paradise on the Surface.
She's literally just playing one video again and again?
Yes,
That is really bad.
Let me see it.
here.
Oh, do we actually get to see the video? Avastar plays the video. The video opens on a beautiful landscape shot of the surface. Lush, verdant grass and trees, a clear blue sky, and pristine flowing brooks. Over the images, there is a voiceover narration from Dorothy.
The last piece of paradise on the surface. Eden awaits you.
The video ends and starts from the beginning again. Yeah, that's really lame.
What is this?
It's a promotional video for Eden.
I didn't see any footage of Eden in there.
It's meant to be symbolic. Besides, we can't reveal Eden's location.
This video stinks.
Huh?
It stinks big time.
Yeah, there needs to be more subway surfers, a lot more vine booms, like something that will keep the attention. God, that would be cursed as hell.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
But it would be.
Do you
it
have
would get a
any
lot more
idea how
viewership
many
than that.
messages are packed into this short video?
No, I don't. And I don't care.
Like I said, I hardly expected someone like you to
It's not just me. No one could understand this crap. Your channel is a complete dead zone. No one is watching it. I've never seen such miserable statistics in my life. If you had any clue how much media is consumed by people in the Ark, you'd realize how embarrassing those viewership numbers really are. This isn't an ad. It's a whole bunch of nothing. No wonder it hasn't gotten any exposure.
Time will solve that.
Listen here, Miss High and Mighty. Any piece of content that doesn't make an impact right out of the gate is dead in the water. We might as well get a tombstone for this channel because it's as good as buried. Do you have any idea how much high-quality content gets released every single day? This video is so lame, no one would even think about using it as a screensaver.
Someone get me a tissue. I'm tearing up thinking of how the Ark's poor electricity is being wasted on such a terrible video.
Jeez.
Lend us your channel for a day, and I promise we'll raise your viewership ratings.
Using shock to grab attention isn't my style.
Do you want to sit here and play this video again and again for all eternity? I don't know what your goal is, but this won't get you anywhere, no matter how long you wait. It seems to me that you're trying to appeal to the people, yeah? Otherwise, why would you broadcast this in the first place? If you want to do that, you need better exposure. We can help you with that. We'll raise your ratings without touching your precious video. So, let's make a deal.
Fine. As long as you don't tamper with the original video.
All right. It's a deal.
So then, what is your plan?
Leave that to us. Just get everything ready for the handover.
I'm kind of worried.
Despite accursed garments, I'm able to slice a rapture. I shall go again. It seems as let's test your luck.
Hold on.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact. Pour out. One stroke, and thou art freed through. This attire vexes me.
I'll just eat my food while I'm...
It seems this battle shall drag on. Please, for how do I live? Will thou come view the flowers? Let's go again. And head back.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it. Oh, right, not there. I knew that.
Below the north. I'm fairly certain there's something here, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I'll need to dig to find out for sure, but honestly I have no idea where to start. I should set aside a day to try digging.
So uncomfortable.
They are humanity's
Where do they
enemy,
see- oh.
and so I...
Oh, it feels
My
so
feet
nice.
keep getting... It has taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine
God.
usual garb, I'll set
So
off with my right foot.
They are humanity.
I'll set off. It looks like I've won this game.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Coming. So
Securing victory for their sub...
My feet...
Coming. It has taken me longer than usual.
It is not becoming to rush.
At last. It looks like I've won this game.
All right.
At last. It looks like I've won this game.
340. Nice.
I'll set off with my right foot first. Coming.
Okay, that's actually where it's a wheel. First, like, balls and now a wheel? Jesus, what's next? We already have trash can, balls, and now a wheel. God, I wonder what random objects will make into eruptions. Releases energy, dealing damage to all engaged, amplified code reactor, reducing damage to stronger elements.
All right, not there.
Well, whatever. As long as it's not annoying
I
like
knew
the
that.
volleyballs, then that's fine.
Now then, let's get this show on the road.
Okay.
Does anyone here know how to make videos by any chance?
Oh my god.
Well, there goes all that confidence. And you were doing so well.
First and foremost, nothing is ever going to come out of that video. It's dry as dirt. If we want to get more eyeballs watching, we need to win people over with some other videos.
Remember when we made that promotional video for the Aegis Squad?
Yeah, but the commander filmed all that. We only came up with the idea.
You mean the one that was shown at the boat party? That video is the stuff of legend. Unfortunately, it got a bit buried under all the press surrounding the terror attacks. But it's still become something of a cult favorite.
I suppose that makes sense. Anyway, does that mean there's no one here who knows how to make videos? If that's the case, I guess we have no choice but to outsource. Let's see. I know how to do it. You do? Yes, I've made several promotional videos in the past. Are you talking about the promos for Elysian? Those are all a bit too... how do I put this? Fire and brimstone for my liking. No, those videos were made by the marketing team. Then what videos did you make? Something similar. Why do I not entirely believe you? Where I excel is the editing process, stitching together pre-existing footage. I'm not as strong when it comes to ideas. So, as long as someone else points you in the right direction and provides some footage, you'll be good to go? Yes. Then there's no problem at all. I'm practically a wellspring of ideas. You know, a little modesty never hurt anyone. That means our only problem is finding source material. Yeah. What kind of video are we aiming for? As the wellspring from which all ideas flow, I've got something in mind. Oh, I forgot to take a picture. What picture? Of Dorothy. What are you up to now? Nothing strange. Don't worry. Irie!
Yes?
If you get me a photo of Dorothy, I'll pretend I didn't see you secretly copying her fingerprints. Oh, could you give me a voice sample while you're at it?
Oh.
You do realize that it's illegal to possess a pilgrim's personal data, don't you?
Fine. I'll get you what you need.
Thanks. And if you could be so kind, delete all the other information you gathered.
I will.
What in the world are you two talking about?
Dang, those glasses aren't
Should I explain?
just for show. And
No,
for...
I'll tell her. When Dorothy touched my
Supervision.
phone, I copied her fingerprints. I also secretly took several photos and recorded her voice.
Dang, you're not just a fan. You're a fanatic.
Not in the slightest. I was merely pretending to be a fan of hers.
To what aim?
Since Dorothy is a Nikke,
poser.
she must have been built using technology found in the Ark. I wanted to analyze her voice and fingerprints to uncover her past records.
We still don't
To be
know who
precise,
actually made
it's
the
not
photo,
exactly a
by the way.
fingerprint. More like a ballistic analysis. I wanted to figure out what her body is composed of, whether there is any damage, and if there is, if those damage patterns correlate with any specific areas or weapons. My phone screen has a rudimentary analysis tool built into it. Since she only touched it briefly, I wasn't able to get any detailed information, but what I did get was still worth securing.
Why do you say that?
A pilgrim conveniently pops out of nowhere to save the Ark, just in the nick of time, and now she's running her own TV channel? I'd be crazy not to be suspicious of that. I thought investigating her past might reveal something. Everyone has some skeletons in their closet. That's our team motto. If we're unable to uncover what Dorothy did in the past, we can better ascertain what her goals might be.
Oh boy. If Irie did discover, I feel like she wouldn't fake being a fan the next time. 'Cause, oh boy. Anyway, I don't think that any of that information has ever been... Yeah, like... Yeah.
Why are
it's
you
gonna
so
be
obsessed with digging up dirt on her?
Because we're the inspection unit. Digging into people's
Or
past
the
is what
Meganess.
we excel at.
Meganess.
Is that why you joined up with us on this little venture?
Also, Meganess
No,
is Japanese
I
for
only got curious
glasses.
when I
I
met
think it
Dorothy
is.
face
I'm
to
pretty sure it
face.
is.
However, since Neon caught me, I'll have to wait for another chance.
You won't get past my supervision. My suggestion is not to try anything like that again.
If I'm being honest, I find you two most suspicious of all. You're being awfully chummy with an unidentified pilgrim. And you're cooperating with her without knowing what her intentions are.
What? Are you worried that Dorothy might destroy the Ark or something?
She might.
Oh, that's very likely.
I hope she does.
Oof.
What?
What do you think, Neon? Will that work?
Immediately just...
Yep, this should do the trick. Now then, Avistar. Yes? From now on, I'm the brain and you're the muscle. I'll think and you make. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's do this, my fellow bespectacled friend.
Oh, I've got glasses too. Can I join?
Of course. Welcome to the Spectacles Alliance. Huh. I just realized I'm the only one here who doesn't wear glasses.
You're only realizing that now? At any rate, could you please leave? This area is for Spectacles Alliance members only.
What the? You all came here in the first place because you wanted to help me.
I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress. High roller, step back. He's a real drag. How do I look? Sexy perhaps? Now we must focus our attacks. It seems this battle shall drag on. Let's test down with those who threaten the Let's wipe them out and head back. This attire vexes me. It seems this battle shall drag on. The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I'll set off with my...
Coming.
So uncomfortable.
Securing victory for their subject.
Coming.
It is not what a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Dang, we have a while.
So uncomfortable.
They are humanity's enemy.
Oh, right. Not there. I knew that.
The Admire internal maintenance room.
So, this is the engine room? There's all sorts of cool stuff in here.
Don't even get me started. The ship is packed stem to stern with all kinds of important machinery. And cleaning it all is a nightmare.
Yeah, but the microwave generator is great for heating up frozen food.
What's in that corner? That label, is that alcohol? You scoundrels, are you smuggling booze?
No, I have no idea what that's doing there.
It's rum. Would it be alright if I try some later?
Oh no, please. I don't want to see what a drunk rat. Actually, wait, can Nikke get drunk? Can they get intoxicated?
Huh? Is that really you, Rappy?
I would appreciate it if you taught me more about this rum.
All right, I'll treat you to some.
I'll prepare some snacks. You're all gonna love my starfish omurice.
While we're at it, let's set a date. What time works for everyone?
How about after this operation? I've heard that drinking on the deck makes everything taste better.
You know what's up. It certainly does. Especially when you're sneaking a few nips away from Helm's prying eyes. The taste is heaven. I mean, hypothetically speaking, that is.
Wow, quite a few of the machines here are made by Macillus. Then again, I suppose it's not that surprising for you guys to be using another company's technology. The quality speaks for itself, after all.
Please
There are
don't.
even some with the Matisse emblem on them. How did you manage to get these? It's tough even for us to get our hands on dedicated Matisse machinery.
Maxwell quietly surveys the surroundings. I do the same, loosely following Maxwell's gaze. Part of the maintenance room is filled with machines containing the emblems for Missless and Matisse. Wait, could this be for...
No way.
We brought all the necessary equipment for upgrading Matisse. Everything is in perfect working condition, so you can use it straight away.
OMG! Power upgrade? Pfft, I'm already at peak power. There's no need for an upgrade.
We worked really hard to haul all this stuff here. We'd be pretty bummed if you didn't use it.
Well, in that case, I suppose I'll use it.
How did you all manage to pull this off?
This surface exploration is the most important operation currently being carried out by the Ark. Elysian, Misillus, and even private companies are all eager to participate in some capacity. Surface exploration has been a long-cherished goal of the Ark. Any progress made during this exploration, no matter how small, will solidify a company's reputation within the Ark. Although there were some hiccups, such as the E2 crystal being secured by Pathfinder, and the dark matter being obtained by Absolute, surface exploration is still regarded as Elysian's forte.
In that case, Siren must have had a hell of a time getting us to be the ones chosen for this mission.
Actually, Matisse are the only ones who could have been sent up here. If it had been any other squad, the request would almost certainly have been denied. Elysian's squad was originally supposed to join this operation, but Siren contacted our boss. She asked if the Matisse upgrade facility, which had been planned for some time, could be sent aboard the Admire.
Siren did that?
Anyway, is anyone else hungry?
It hurts to admit this, but you're right. The Aegis squad isn't the best fit for this operation. We're not near the ocean, and this isn't a naval battle. The main reason we were deployed was to bring you these upgrade facilities.
I dunno. It's not such a bad deal. In exchange for us providing support, Misillus has agreed to cover the maintenance costs of the Admire for a while.
That will keep us afloat for a while yet.
So, in order to ensure that Matisse was the top contributor in this operation, Ingrid made a sacrifice.
I didn't realize Ingrid and Siren were that close.
Considerate loyalty among fellow CEOs. Ingrid has always believed that CEOs need to stick together. Maybe she hopes that doing this will help that moronic Siren grow up.
Helm, do you know what Siren said to Ingrid?
From what I heard, she got on her hands and knees in front of all the secretaries and record keepers.
Siren? On her knees?
That's crazy. What the
I would pay to see that.
I knew the situation was bad, but I didn't realize it was that dire.
I can't believe this. This isn't the time to hesitate. I can't believe she went that far for us. Laplace! Drake! Did you hear that? Siren may be an arrogant shrew, but she crawled on her hands and knees in order to get us this opportunity. The very woman who made us. Oh, the humiliation she must have endured. How can we ever repay her?
What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? We fulfill our roles as the ultimate heroes. Obviously, I've got issues with the terminology, but I'll play along.
Get ready. It's time to power up.
Wow, how majestic.
Let's go.
Have faith. I will protect my people.
Let's finish this quickly.
shall drag on. I shall go again. Please bring me in. I shall go again.
Let's finish this. Next!
Let's down with those who threaten the kingdom.
I'm all in!
It seems this battle shall drag on. It seems this battle shall drag on. I shall go again.
Let's finish this quick. Let's test your
Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Let's wipe them out and head back.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. Oh, right, not there. I knew that.
Near the volcano. There are several parts near the volcano presumed to belong to the fire dragon. While they are few in number, they should be collected due to their value. What are these parts doing there? Seems unlikely that the fire dragon would be being so thoroughly. Could there have been some infighting among its?
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
At last. All right, not there.
It looks like I've won this game.
It is at last. Securing victory for their subjects is a key.
I'll set off with my right foot first. Just coming. Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
When I get upgraded, I'll be able to say all sorts of stuff like, "You there, chop chop." Birdie, from now on, call me Powered Up Laplace, will you? Because my power levels are about to go through the roof. Woo-hoo-hoo!
I thought the upgrade procedure would be more or less instantaneous.
Even though the facility was kept fully intact, I still have to make some adjustments. It'll take some time, so in the meantime, try and keep Laplace and Drake out of trouble.
Without Maxwell to keep them on a leash, those two are going to be out of control.
This is bad.
Don't worry, Birdie. Even if something goes wrong, I, the upgraded hero, will take care of it.
This is kind of frightening. What if my power becomes too great? Would everything else in the world cease to have meaning? What a terrifying thought!
I feel the same way.
This is really bad.
It is.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Keep tracking Leviathan. I'll be doubling as your operator, so don't try and be a hero out there.
The Admire's armaments are on standby. Feel free to request a bombardment whenever you need it.
I'll make sure that every shot finds its mark.
We also have Anchor scanning the surroundings. Unlike Drake, she can detect objects, so that should prove helpful. Beep beep.
Looks like you've been ousted from your position, Drake.
It's not like there's that much machinery in this area anyway. My sensors wouldn't have been useful either way. Besides, none of this matters anyway, since I'll be getting a power upgrade. So there was a brief period where I didn't accomplish anything. So what?
Power upgrade, power upgrade!
The prospect of us getting a power upgrade is exciting. So why do I find myself secretly wishing for it to fail somehow?
I understand exactly how you feel.
Oh, there's something ahead. Hold on. Beep beep, beep beep beep. Scanning. I'm picking up a whole bunch of heat sources. About 5 clusters grouped together. 20 to 30 readings each.
Could that be where the eggs are gathered?
Let's check it out. We might find some new information. Soon after...
Looks like I was right. There's a whole bunch of eggs here. Far more than what we saw before. But...
Something seems off about this.
yeah. Even though I'm not sure what.
Don't they all seem a bit too neatly arranged?
Ah, that's it, Commander. I got too used to being around your messy room all the time. I forgot what proper organization looks like.
Oh, okay, Rep. Okay.
Just kidding. Kind of. Anyway, you seem to be onto something. All the eggs are rather neatly arranged. They seem to be separated into zones according to size and shape. Small eggs on the right, larger ones in the center, and unusually shaped ones on the left. The texture, shape, and color of the shells on the left are different from the others. These eggs were almost certainly sorted and arranged with intention.
But didn't Leviathan say that she had stopped being hands-on with the eggs? And left them to their own devices? Seems to me she was lying.
Agreed. These were clearly organized with a purpose. The eggs in each of these separate zones most likely have similar contents. The only way to tell is to open them up.
Last time they all opened up when we got close to them.
Then, charge! Let's go!
Laplace and Drake rush forward.
Commander, how about we use these two as decoys?
Okay. Live decoys. I like it.
There's a change in the heat signatures. Looks like they're activating.
Huh. That's interesting.
What is?
Whenever I had those two knuckleheads in tow, all of their reckless antics would drive me up the wall. But seeing them from afar, it's kinda amusing.
It's like they say, life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot.
I think that might be a bit different.
Laplace! Drake! Run!
Run, run, run!
The surrounding eggs erupt open all at once with an unpleasant splat. Countless raptures pour out. Okay. Great. More work. More work to be done. Ha 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 ha.
Shall we start the game? I'll reload this quickly. High roller, step back. How do I look? Sexy perhaps? Now we must focus our attack. I shall go again. It seems this battle shall drag on.
This attire vexes me.
Let's tear down with those who excel in the focus our attack. I shall go again.
This attire vexes me.
It's less than a... The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Situation contained. I'll examine the remains of the raptures. It's as we expected. Each rapture classification corresponds to a specific egg type. The larger and more ornate the egg, the higher the rank of the rapture inside.
Which means that Leviathan has the technology to create enhanced fusion.
Yes, that much is certain.
She was lying through her teeth.
I wouldn't be so sure. The best way to deceive someone is to use the truth as a smokescreen to hide what's actually important. I don't think everything she's told us was a falsehood. Rather, hidden under the layers of truth, there was something she didn't want us to know.
Makes sense. But why would Leviathan want to hide the fact that she knows how to create superior fusions?
She probably figured that if we caught her, we'd try to stop her.
It looks to me like she's trying to create a heretic.
That was my initial suspicion. But this process doesn't seem capable of producing a heretic. Fusing a Nikke and Rapture together isn't something that can happen so easily.
That makes sense too.
She could be attempting to mass-produce Tyrant-class Raptures. Based on our conversation with her in the Crystal region, the four beasts don't have any control over the Raptures. Only after a behemoth transformed and grew larger was she able to manipulate them. If size is a prerequisite for controlling Raptures, then Leviathan decidedly has no pull over them. But those black snakes seem to be entirely under her command. I think it's evident that Leviathan created them using the dark matter. Following that logic, these Raptures that are hatched from these eggs, being made from dark matter as well, would also follow her orders. If she ends up being capable of mass-producing Tyrant-class Raptures, you won't be able to turn a blind eye to that.
True again. If she could produce these things on a mass scale, we'd be in a world of trouble.
They mentioned wanting to strike at the offsprings.
If the four beasts came calling with an army of Tyrant-class creatures in tow, even the offsprings would be in a tough spot.
Fortunately, only one Tyrant class has been confirmed so far. And it can't move outside of dark matter, so it doesn't seem like a major threat for the time being. But that may change depending on what comes out of these eggs next.
All right, let's keep going.
Ooh, stage. Water. And it's... ooh, scary.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I'll do that in my free time.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
So uncomfortable.
There is
Time to flip
a
the coin.
decent amount left.
All right, not there.
The party isn't over yet. It's
At last. It is not what a truly beautiful story this was.
time to flip
It is not.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Okay. How much?
All right,
Almost
not there.
We're getting there.
I knew that.
How's the admirer able to...
My feet keep getting caught in the hem.
At last. What a truly beautiful story. It is. At last. It is not.
Tis taken me longer than usual. Time to flip. Tis taken me longer than usual. My feet.
Coming.
I'll settle. It looks like I've won this game.
It is not.
Time to flip.
All right. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Okay, got that.
It is not becoming. Coming. So.
It looks like I've won this.
It is not becoming to.
Is this a new? It looks like I've won this game. My
At last.
Tis taken me longer than usual.
It is not coming. What a truly beautiful story.
I'll set off with my right foot first. Just a small superstition.
I think I've
Don't worry
gotten
about
all
it.
the lost credits so far, so that's 12, that's 13, that's 14. Okay, yeah, got it.
So uncomfortable.
All right, not there. They are you.
I'll set. Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb,
At last.
I'll set.
What a truly beautiful story this was. All right, not there.
Is this a new venue for the party? So uncomfortable.
A few days later.
Have you heard that
Oh.
paradise exists on the surface? A place where there's no such thing as exploitation or dishonesty. Where you can be whoever or whatever you want to be, free from limitations. A place where there is no oppression or deprivation. Where you'll always have a safety net, no matter what. Eden, the last paradise on the surface, welcomes you all.
The video ends showing Dorothy seated at a tea table.
You don't like it, do you? I knew you wouldn't like it. I originally planned on giving you these huge angelic wings that would spread way out. Feathers would come fluttering down, and flowers would bloom.
It was good you didn't do that.
Huh?
Yeah, she doesn't
Really?
fit that in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
When did I say these things?
It's all synthesized audio. I toyed around with some sound effects to mimic your voice as closely as possible. Honestly, it turned out way better than I expected, considering that the program was free.
I see. Who wrote the script?
I did.
Ooh.
You really despise the Ark, don't you?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I'm not used to speaking this directly, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I'll hand over the channel to you. For one day, you can use it to say whatever you want.
Huh? But what about the ratings?
I don't care about the ratings. I was surprised with how much that sounded like something I'd say. I'm satisfied with your effort, and so I'll grant you a favor.
That's rather magnanimous of you.
And you, the one with the glasses.
You're gonna have to be more
Yes?
specific. You're gonna...
Yes?
Yes?
The one who asked me for my autograph.
Oh.
Oh, that's me, Irie.
Come here.
Oh. Irie approaches Dorothy.
Hand me your phone. I want to get a closer look at your screen.
Do I have to? My phone is kind of my personal property, you know?
Does it look like I'm asking?
Yikes! Why are you being so menacing over a phone? If you're so interested in phones, I can lend you mine.
Irie, did you not hear me?
Irie hands her phone to Dorothy.
I'd appreciate it if you could give it back sooner rather than later. I'm waiting for an important call.
I will.
Breaks it. Places her palm on Irie's phone screen and presses
Huh?
down.
How long do I need to hold down for it to read my information?
About 5 minutes.
I see.
For 5 minutes, a silence fills the room. No one moves a muscle save for Dorothy. Eventually, she removes her
Will
hand
that
from
do?
Irie's phone.
What's this all about?
I told you before, I have no reason to hide anything from you. You seemed awfully curious about me, so I wanted to oblige.
Dorothy leans towards Irie, speaking softly into Irie's ear, but loud enough for everyone else to hear. She says,
Go ahead.
"Oh
Find
my!"
out all you can about me. What kind of person I am. What kind of life I've lived. And what the Ark did to me.
Okay.
It won't be easy.
Jesus, this is
Best
terrifying.
of luck to you.
I'll try not to disappoint you.
I'm sure you won't. All right, everyone. I'm sorry, but could you all leave
That was
now?
a terrifying image.
I want to rest.
Oh, I'm sorry, but can we use your studio? The facilities here are really nice, so I was hoping that I could do some editing and other stuff.
Do as you please.
Oh, by the way, Dorothy, there's a whole bunch of stuff to eat in the fridge. Can I have some? I'll turn on the air conditioning.
Could I trouble you for a cup of tea?
That was a really terrifying, art of Dorothy.
I never thought I'd be fighting in a
you
dress.
can't see her eyes, it's just the mouth and...
I'll reload.
And I thought...
I'll go again.
Looking at Gluttony's mouth was terrifying.
How do I look?
Ugh.
Sexy, perhaps? I'm all in. You're really boring. Let's finish this quickly. This attire vexes me. This outfit is a real drag. It seems this battle shall drag on. Wait for me. I shall go again. Let's test your luck. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Let's... Not bad. Step back.
Ooh.
I shall go again. How do I down with those who threaten the kingdom? Focus our attack.
Oh.
This outfit is a real drag. Let's finish this quickly.
Huh. That's not good. Okay. Alright. Let's go like this.
Roger. Joining the mission.
Yeah, that should count. And actually, do I have... Heard Modernio is probably the best. Let me at least do this. That'll do, I guess. I'm sure replace her. Actually, it might be good if I don't. Now I'll see with this one. 'Cause I need to get rid of those glasses enemies as fast as possible.
Gaze upon me, my audience.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? Ahead! Fire it well!
Reload.
This outfit is a real drag. This battle shall drag on. Let's finish this quickly. Time out!
Okay.
Fully active! Pierce through!
A little bit of...
Target! Ahead! Fire it well!
I've got this.
Vexes me. It seems this battle shall drag on.
Oh, that's not good. That is really good.
It's a real drag.
Please, I need...
Fully active. How do I look? Target. Sexy, perhaps? Fire it well!
Oh, okay. That was actually really tough.
What a truly beautiful
Okay.
story this was. I
Keep
am
going.
most pleased with it. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this.
Is this a new...
Proceeding to target. As long as we're together.
It is not...
At last.
All right, securing victory for their sub...
Proceeding to target.
Is this a new... It is not...
As long as we're together. I will never fall.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Near the Ark. There seems to be something underground near the Ark. My intuition tells me it's incredibly valuable. Valuable enough that it's worth pursuing despite it being so deep underground. And there being so many raptors nearby, still, it seems worth the risk. Deep, huh?
Proceeding to target.
It is not becoming to rush.
Is this a new venue?
As long as we're together.
I'm coming. It is not...
The party isn't over yet, is it? So uncomfortable.
Encounter.
Okay. I'll pick Raven here.
If you call, I will come.
And let's get... Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good with this one. This one feels nice. Oh, I haven't... I don't have any spares that I otherwise would use. I think I can get rid of a lot of these. Just to get her a little bit more. Alright, yeah. Have I given them? No, I haven't. Okay. Get rid of that.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this
I don't
dress.
think I have to fight the new boss just yet. I think this is just probably just gonna be
Behemoth's Zeg is up ahead.
Rapture. Yep.
But I don't see Leviathan anywhere. It must be a trap.
Let's not approach it for now and hold back.
You cowards! I'm going in!
Wait. There's something inside.
Staring more closely at the egg, it's hard to see clearly, but appears to be filled with some kind of embryonic fluid, and floating inside is the silhouette of a person. Must be Behemoth.
That's her, all right. I recognize that outline.
How
And
has
those
she gotten
curves.
so big so quickly? How many raptures has Leviathan been feeding her?
I think Leviathan may have fed herself to Behemoth.
What?
When Nihilister was inside the Ark, she revived Indivilia and Chatterbox by feeding them parts of her own body. If sustenance is what Behemoth requires, then using another heretic's body would be the optimal choice. Although, it's hard to say how much she's ingested, or how much is required.
Let's keep our distance, and then try throwing a rock at it.
Oh, what do you think, Rappy?
I think I should stop trying to reason with you all.
Oh boy. Something falls from the sky and lands with a resounding crash. The impact is strong enough to send vibrations all around. As the dust clears, someone can be seen sprawled on the ground. Oh, it's Ziz.
So much for making a grand entrance. Oh, how?
Now all
My
that's
nose
left
is
is Bahamut.
killing me.
Okay.
My nose is bleeding!
Who are you?
What do you mean? You know who I am. Huh? You're not Leviathan.
One of the four beasts.
Strange. I came here because I sensed something familiar. Do we know each other? Sorry. My memory isn't so great.
Hasn't Leviathan told you?
No?
We're new friends of hers.
Oh, no kidding. No wonder. Gosh, Leviathan never tells me anything. Did she say anything about me? Did she say I was good?
Sorry, but she only told us about Behemoth.
Oh, I see. Maybe she forgot about me. Yeah. Oh, just so you know, the reason Leviathan forgot to mention me isn't because I'm weak or anything, okay? She's smart, but sometimes she forgets to mention important details. It's a bit embarrassing having to do this myself, but in any case, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Ziz. Got it?
Nice to meet you, Ziz. I'm Linus.
All right. I won't forget it.
I'm Rappy. Leviathan and I are old friends.
Oh. Robbie, don't start making up any weird backstories.
Sorry, it didn't sound that outlandish in my head.
Rappy. Rappy. I'm Laplace. Oh, sorry. That was because I saw a bug on my arm. It's not because your voice was loud and startled me, alright?
Okay.
Laplace. Laplace.
And I'm and I'm Drake.
Aw.
Drake. Drake.
Didn't want to be
Nice
too
to
loud.
meet you, friends. This is my first time making new friends outside of Leviathan, Behemoth, and Bahamut.
Nice to meet you.
Are you here to see Leviathan?
Yeah, it's been a while since we saw her, so we came to chat.
Now who's creating weird backstories?
Sorry, it sounded better in my head.
Okay, gotcha. But where is she? She's usually here.
She went to get me some medicine for my upset stomach.
Commander, what did I just tell you?
I can't help it.
Oh, does your stomach hurt? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I have some medicine.
Oh. Ziz's wings unfurl, revealing a massive wingspan. The wings appear to have a slimy texture reminiscent of dark matter. Ziz reaches into her wings and starts rummaging
Here it
around.
is! Take this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, thanks. Ziz hands over a glass bottle dripping with dark matter. The moment I reach out to grab it, Ziz suddenly pulls it back.
I'm not trying to take credit or anything. But make sure to tell Leviathan I was the one who gave this to you, okay?
Sure, I'll let her know how kind and thoughtful you are.
Kind and thoughtful? You don't have to go that far. Still, I'm sure it'd make her happy to hear that. Anyway, I hope you feel better.
Oh.
Oh, hey, it's Leviathan. Hey, Leviathan! I met your friends.
You...
What? I can't hear you.
I said... They're enemies, you fool!
Huh?
Um,
You tricked me!
oh no. Robbie,
And Count...
everything goes black. The ground starts to shake violently. Unable to maintain our balance, we all tumble to the ground.
What's going on?
It's too dark. I hate the dark.
It's pitch black. I can't see 2 inches in front of my face. My body continues to tumble about as I crash against various surfaces which I cannot see. All I can hear are the screams of my friends all around me. Just as my consciousness begins to fade, everything suddenly brightens again. A blue sky, dotted with picturesque clouds, comes into view. What the... Ugh! I feel like I'm in free fall. But how is that possible?
Commander!
The wind is hitting us so hard that it's a struggle to even open my eyes. Once I manage to pry them open, I see that we're falling from an immeasurable height. What's going on?
Commander! I'm coming! 7 Dwarf 0! Activate!
7 Dwarf Zero's thrusters ignite. While dizzyingly adjusting directions in midair, Rappy works her way towards me.
I'll catch you!
I curl up in the brace position and slam into Rappy's arms hard enough that it feels like ramming into a wall.
I'll try and land somewhere!
What about Laplace and Drake?
Those two can handle themselves.
Where do you think you're going?
From afar, Ziz spreads her black wings and approaches us rapidly.
No!
Fire the anti-aircraft guns.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Massive shells slam into Ziz as she approaches. Ziz is sent careening backwards through the air. At the same time, Rappy accelerates. While holding me tightly against her, Rappy skids across the ground for a long distance before coming to a stop.
That was close.
Too close for comfort. What about Laplace and Drake?
I told you. You've got nothing to worry about when it comes to those two.
Rappy points upwards towards the sky. Like a pair of tandem skydivers, Laplace and Drake hold hands and spin in circles as they descend.
Woohoo! Heroic tumble!
No way! Villainous tumble!
As they descend, the two suddenly let go of each other's hands. And each lands dramatically in what they clearly think is their coolest pose.
Heroic landing!
Villainous entrance!
To land from such an incredible height is a remarkable feat. Even for a hero like me! How invigorating!
At this point, I'm too tired to be amazed anymore. Ziz dives straight at us from the air. The fusillade of anti-aircraft fire from the Admire can't keep up with her speed.
Dang, she's too fast.
Tell the systems to lead the target then.
I'm trying, but she's still too fast.
Then manually adjust.
There's no way I can pull that off.
Ziz closes the distance in an instant. But Laplace and Drake stand between her and us.
Come on!
Let's go!
They're going to take her on themselves.
Ziz, diving at high speed, is intercepted by Laplace and Drake. A massive shockwave ripples outward through the ground.
Huh? Phew. What are you guys? Heretics? We're not heretics. We're heroes.
No, we're villains!
Huh? Which one is it? Pierce through! Huh?
Rappy deploys her drill and swings it upward to form an uppercut. But just before the drill pierces Ziz's side, her wings surge forward to block the attack.
What?
Dark matter splatters everywhere. Ziz immediately retreats.
What are you guys? You tricked me! You're nothing but a bunch of scoundrels! But why are you so strong? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have attacked you on my own. But I'm not scared of you. Don't think otherwise. Not for a second. I'd have done a lot better if I had some backup. It's just that I hate an uneven fight. There's too much to think about when I'm going up against multiple opponents.
Ziz's massive black wings spread out. Her wingspan is immense, big enough to engulf us all.
So that's what happened. You scooped us up in those wings of yours, lifted us in the air, and then dropped us.
Not bad, right? I can even fly, and super fast at that. I'm also really good at finding important things. And I'm smart. I know when to call for backup.
Huh?
As I adjust my stance, it feels as if I've stepped into something thick and viscous. As I look downward, I see the entire ground is soaked in dark matter. It must have been from earlier when Ziz's wings got hit. A warmth spreads across my side. My legs feel wobbly. I look down again, struggling to keep my vision steady. Leviathan leaps out of the dark matter, cackling and drenched in my blood.
Commander!
I did it! It's Vapos. So, this is the feeling the behemoth was talking about. It feels like every single cell in my body is vibrating. I'm not even sure if I can contain all this dark matter. Leviathan! But then again, no one's better at controlling dark matter than me.
Dark matter starts surging out of Leviathan's body.
Yes! This is it! That's the feeling. I can do... What? Die, traitors!
bright light burst forth.
Everyone, brace yourselves! She's going to transform!
Come on. Oh, what the?
Let's finish this quickly.
Let's go full power.
Thankfully, I have a lot of fire units, so I'm about to be firing everyone's laser right now.
Now, let's finish this.
Ah, I didn't know that was a good.
This attire vexes me.
Okay. That was.
It seems this
I was
battle
kind of
shall
scared for
drag
what was
on.
happening there.
This outfit is a real drag. How do I look? Sexy perhaps? Let's wipe them out and head back.
Well, that was easy.
Tis
I
taken
didn't
me
know.
longer than usual. Had I donned mine
I
usual
thought it was
garb,
just gonna be a reused box.
I would have been swifter.
Whew.
Did we just take down a heretic after it transformed?
It didn't feel like it was all that difficult, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Doesn't she look a bit different than Behemoth did when she transformed?
Could she be incomplete?
Leviathan, are you okay?
I failed. My transformation only half succeeded. I really thought it would work. Maybe I really am a born loser.
No, that's not true. Sure, you're short, really scary, and have a huge forehead.
Damn, that's
But I
crazy.
still aspire to be like you.
Damn, that's.
Thanks for the kind words. Anyway, let's try this.
She does have a very huge forehead. You know, there has to always be a huge forward somewhere. Okay, this wraps Leviathan with her wings forming a spherical shape. She then spreads her wings once again. Muffled sounds come from inside the black sphere. This cradles the black sphere, and in an instant, leaps into the air, disappearing from our view.
Commander!
Rapi rushes over to me and crouches down. She quickly rips a section of my shirt, revealing the side that Leviathan pierced.
I thought this might happen, so I brought plenty of hemostatics, antibiotics, and anesthetics. Hang in. Huh?
It's already healed. Rapi lifts the other side of my shirt.
Commander, didn't you get stabbed by Leviathan?
I did.
How are you feeling pain-wise?
What a ridiculous question. Of course it... Hold on. It doesn't hurt.
Makes sense, considering there's no wound.
What?
Your body is caked with blood, so that tells me you were definitely stabbed, but... I think the wound's already healed.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Are we sure he was stabbed?
Positive. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. It was scary. Could it be the healing powers of a hero that have only been heard of in legend? Birdie, you're no longer a sidekick, but a full-fledged hero.
Would you quiet down?
For now, everyone report back to the Admire. We've got plenty of medical equipment on board meant for humans. We can get a better look.
I get up. My body feels as light as a feather. It scarcely feels like I ever got stabbed at all. What is going on?
Let's move. What should we do about that egg with Behemoth inside?
I'll keep an eye on it. A villain is the one who does the taking, not the other way around. I'll keep a close watch on it, too. As a hero, it's my sacred duty to safeguard this egg.
Okay, I'll let you two handle that. Although, I'm not entirely sure what that egg has to do with being a hero. Let's go, Commander. Can you walk?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I could even run.
Let's get you cleaned up first. You need to wash off all that blood.
Oh yeah. Soon after, I wash off the blood using the bottled water that Roppy hands me. The blood is already dried up and hardened, so it's a bit difficult to clean. Roppy, standing off to the side, clears her throat.
Commander.
Yes?
The next time we meet Leviathan, am I permitted to use force against her?
Why?
She has no intention of talking. We approached her with open arms, but all she did was come at us with the intent to kill. She got us all wrong, and it's got me annoyed.
Annoyed?
Yes, annoyed.
Be my guest.
What? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Do whatever you like, Roppy. Just don't be too rough with her.
Roger. After I'm done with her, she'll be begging to talk with us.
Ooh. Skilly. Alrighty, 38 gluttony. Wow. Okay, so that's the one I'm worried about.
So uncomfortable.
I'm scared of fighting. Let's have a see of what. I'm not gonna do chapter 38 today. Actually, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Probably around the same time as well.
So uncomfortable.
So don't worry, I'm going to. Oh. You guys saw the silver liquid here, didn't you? It dissolves anything it touches, so stay away from it. Don't ever touch it. Ever. Ever. Not even the tip of your finger or the teeniest tip of your toe. Don't so much as think about it. Don't even go near it. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you come into contact with that stuff, you're dead meat. I'm not speaking in metaphors here. You'll be dead as a doornail.
Moving to the target. I will go with you.
My feet keep... It has taken me longer than...
Moving to the
At last.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Okay.
Proceeding to target.
As I said, I am not going to be doing chapter 38 now. Ooh. Well, that's a familiar tree. Okay, so I'm also going to do fire for that. Okay. But yes, I'll be doing chapter 38 tomorrow at maybe 2 p.m. PST or 4 p.m. CST / 5 p.m. EST tomorrow. So yes, with all that and the clearing of chapter 37, which I didn't even know that we were actually going to get a unique boss for that. I thought they were going to just reuse an old boss. But like, yeah. I think that's it for me for today. So...
Playtime's over. Take this!
Oh. Not now, Ricky. Anyway. As always, have a good rest of your day, or night, or whatever time it may be for you. Dear wanderers and travelers, this has been Moton Blight, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.